So why have I made the switch from Builderall to activecampaign? Well, let me tell you in today's video. Now welcome back to today's video. My name is Dominic Spicer, but before we get started, be sure to hit subscribe, hit the bell notifications to get notified on when I next upload, and also leave a like on today's video. Now this is quite a big video because I have been pushing content for Builderall for probably the past 2 years. I've been using the platform for 2 years and I've got a lot of use out of it. But is it still the best platform as to when I signed up? And I personally don't think so. When I started using Builderall, it was perfect for me. It was perfect as a beginner and it was perfect for what I needed it to do. But as I have taken a step back and I've had a look at it in a more broader perspective, I thought, am I actually using this to its full extent? And no, I was not. Now, don't get me wrong, I was partly using Builderall, but for the most case, I wasn't, and that is what made me switch to activecampaign. You might be thinking, Dom, isn't activecampaign predominantly just email? Yes, but they do also have landing pages and funnels that you could build and stuff like that. But I don't want it for that reason. I want activecampaign because it's the most powerful email marketing software out there. I've been wanting to use activecampaign for probably the past year. I was too scared to make the switch simply because I've been using Builderall for such a long time. But then I just thought, why not make the switch? I'm not actively using my TikTok theme page at the moment because it doesn't get much traffic this time of year. The best time for me in my keto niche is simply November, December and January. Those 3 months are integral to making so much more money, and that's how I've managed to grow that page predominantly. But I'm still getting leads from the page and I'm still pushing content out to my leads. So I wanted something that was a bit more powerful, that had better automation, and to be honest, I could use activecampaign for my main business. I can't see myself using Mailing Boss for my main business. Now Dom, what about the Cheetah Website Builder and what about the other stuff they have? Well, for Cheetah Website Builder, yes, it was a good tool, but I personally build all of my websites, all of my funnels, and all of my clients' websites and all of my clients' funnels through WordPress and Elementor, and sometimes I'll even code them myself. But personally, I think WordPress and Elementor is far, far better than Cheetah Website Builder. Like Cheetah Website Builder, this being bad, okay, Cheetah Website Builder is probably like there, so it's good, but WordPress and Elementor, not even on the screen, they're insane. You can build so much better websites from it. I've managed to build multiple agency websites from that, multiple websites for coaches, businesses, tradies, and personally I feel like there's more customization with that. Now also, I was having to, when I get a lead from my funnel on WordPress, they would have to go to MailChimp and then they would have to go to Mailing Boss through Zapier. Now I could rely on the Mailing Boss plugin and the Cheetah Website Builder plugin, but there is one issue with that. They give you like it's like a default color, a default type customization that you would get within the funnel builder at Builderall, and that never matched any of my or my clients' branding for their website. So it made it a lot more complicated, and I would have to add further CSS or further certain code to make what I've added from the MailChimp plugin to my website. Now, the only issue with using an extra plugin as well is it does make your website slower. You know, if you add more plugins to your website, it will slow down. It's just a very common thing. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have an email marketing software that's integrated with WordPress, and there were 3 standout ones: MailChimp, GetResponse and activecampaign. And for what I needed, activecampaign fitted all the boxes. And not only that, I'm actually saving about 55 quid a month. Now, that's not much, don't get me wrong, but it's huge because I can now use that 55 quid on something like advertising costs. I can add it to my marketing costs. So that's essentially why I've switched. Now, there are plenty of other tools within Builderall. I think they have over 35 tools. If you use lots of their tools, absolutely use Builderall. You know, they have a load of tools, but there is something that has always been in the back of my mind, is those tools, they're not always fully developed. And if you were to compare that tool to a software that dedicates all of their time to that tool, obviously that would be better. The only three things I thought would stood out at Builderall's tools were obviously Mailing Boss, Cheetah Website Builder, and their e-learner. Their e-learner is pretty incredible, I will give them that. But that's essentially why I've switched. If you want to try out ActiveCampaign, I got a link down below. I will literally be using this for as long as I will be using this. Of course, if you want to build your own TikTok theme page, and of course I have a link to that in the description. But if you get an email from a Dominic at diligencemedia.com, that is my business agency email. I'm going to slowly integrate my TikTok theme page type content into Diligence Media, my business, just because it simplifies the whole process and overall it looks more professional. Now, just to add a few more reasons as to why I think ActiveCampaign is just the better platform. It's more complete, it's more powerful, it's got more automations, and their automations is not just like 2 more, it's literally is more, as many automations as you could probably think of. And for me, that is massively important. But more of that, it's more modern. I quite like a modern software, and that's something that's always up to date. I feel like they're ahead of their industry. They're just miles ahead of everyone. You definitely get more bang for your buck, especially if you're simply thinking about email marketing. For me, ActiveCampaign does it spot on, and they've actually got a better delivery rate by, I think it's 5 to 6% better than Builderall's, and whilst that doesn't seem like much, that actually is quite a lot. Expect to see more videos on ActiveCampaign, and also expect to see how I've been using ActiveCampaign for my TikTok theme page, but also how I use ActiveCampaign for my overall business, how I use the automations, how I've been able to leverage more sales, get more revenue, and long time bring a better feel to my email list and having a better sequence throughout. So if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, and also hit the bell notifications to get notified on when I next upload. Of course, if you want to try ActiveCampaign, I've got a link down below. But anyway guys, take care and peace.